Alright, and hey there, Prox Gaming Crew, and this is Proxify here, and we are back for some more of the Final Fantasy X Let's Play. And if you did miss out during the last one, well, we are finally now here over at the Djose Temple. And before we go and start heading off into this place, we want to make sure that we go and pick up with some of the hidden treasure chests that are going to be lurking around within this area. And not only that, but we also do have a little bit of an inn area as well, too, within a weapon shop as well. And you may probably want to go and buy one little weapon that we do need to go for, and that is going to be for the Rune Mog, and you want to pass that over towards into where Lulu's going to be. Now, unfortunately, we don't really have a an item known as the Variable Mog. That would be something for us to go and find if we were battling out on one of our past bosses from before. If Lulu was able to get the final hit on one of those bosses, we could have been able to at least got that special item from one of them. But unfortunately, we don't. But we do have a Rune Mog instead, which that kind of works in the same way as a Variable Mog. But this is going to be a part here where we could go and see a Luzu or Gata at the very part of this type of way here, because it's either or for whichever other type of person is going to still be alive after the incident that just when it occurred during our way of that fortress area where Sinspongli was at. And now, within these two videos for today, not only are we going to be doing our time with just only with Final Fantasy X out here, but we also do, of course, have the Nova Hoenn Nuzlocke as well, too, in the process, which I'm pretty excited about with that, and I hope you guys are as well, too. Because I know that during that way, we are having to go and pick up with some more new encounters as well, and start reaching off into where the, I want to say where Mount Chimney is going to be, but we're going to be doing that, I want to say, within the next video, because I don't think we're going to be having enough time to reach on over to where the gondola is going to be. But, it looks like there is that other summoner that's going to be here, because like I know that we went and saw like just before the end episode of here, we got to go and see that hey, it looks like there is a summoner that is showing up within this temple, because things are starting to move around and everything that's happening here. Now this whole place is all covered and in electricity, and that is what the big whole type of gimmick here within this temple is going to be all about, and we'll get into some details for when it does happen here. Now, just as like what happened before in the past other different temples, there is going to be hidden treasure around within this within this type of part as well too, so we'll have to go and be on the lookout for that. Now, I believe there is one treasure known as the Mega Phoenix, which I am I think that could be something of like a bigger Phoenix down or something, but not really too entirely certain on what that item is going to be pertaining, but we'll go and kind of look into that a little bit more. Now, the special reward for this place of the Djose Temple is going to be something fairly handy, I want to say. I know that previously before, within the other past two other dungeons, we did get at least some sort of special equipment, but this one is like kind of alright, but it's still somewhat pretty nice to go and at least have, and that is going to be, of course, known as the Magic Sphere, which, now, mind you, during the time of me doing my sphere gridding and stuff, I do have a special node that I do want to go and put that over towards for Lulu, so that I can go and boost up a little bit of what her magic is going to be all about a little bit later. Alright, so now we get to go and do our own exploration around out here before we start reaching off into the next cloister of trials. The next aeon that we're going to have to go and pick up, since this is a brand new aeon spot within the Djose Temple, is that we are going to be picking up with a horse aeon. I believe it's actually known as Ixion. So I don't really know too much about what that summon and how that is going to be pertaining throughout the battles, but if we ever do get a chance to go and ever use it when we have the time to go and have around with Yuna, of course we'll go and see what type of damage is going to be happening from here. So here is the Mega Phoenix. That is the item that I was going out and saying about there. I think that's probably like something of like a big Phoenix down that kind of heals up everybody within the team. So, that's pretty nice, if that is what is going to be happening there.
You are Yuna's guardian, no?
Yes, we are.
Moroda's heard a curious rumor. I thought you should know.
So what is this mysterious or curious rumor that's happening here?
Seems that summoners have been going out on pilgrimage and just disappearing.
Interesting.
It could just be the fiends got them, but not so many so quickly.
Sorry I don't know more, but watch your back.
All right. Well, thanks for the information, I guess. We'll make sure that we'll go and we'll make sure that we'll watch all of our backs from out here,
Talking about
even
doing
with
your
our
jobs
friends
as
of the
Guardian.
Guardians too.
Hey, I'm doing good. Right, big brother?
Oh, well, that's pretty interesting how his little bro can also go and join alongside with them to all these different other temples.
Passe!
Oh, what?
We're leaving!
Be right there. See ya.
Alright, let us go and do this now. Yep, so just go and talk to the guy that will go and open up with the entranceway for here, and then now we can go and start reaching off into the area here to begin with.
Alright.
So basically, first things first, what's going to happen here is that we need to open up with this door. Now, it's very easy. It's not all that too difficult to go and open up the door here. We do have two of these different type of spheres that are going to be around within this area. So just go and place either or of whichever type of place that you want to go and put one of these Djose spheres into. So that's what we're going to have to go and do with first. So you just go and just add one spot into there. So you just insert it. And just like how we did before with the other temples, you just kind of have to do some sphere like type of orbs, putting around it to different things that are going to be. But the one item that we do want to be on the lookout is going to be for the destruction orb. So that is the one orb that we do want to make sure to keep ourselves with, so that before we end off with this temple that's going to be here, we want to make sure that we get that magic sphere as a reward. So here we are. So now the fun is going to literally begin. And so first things first is that you want to go and take one of these spheres that you do have. And I believe you need to go and put it into the other different slots that are going to be around. So here's a slot that is right there. And that should at least go and activate on a special side that's there. Now we just need to go and just do the exact same way again, and then just go and put it on the other slot. And that should at least now go and power up this weird type of machine that's going to be there. And that's where we kind of have to go and use our handy dandy weird little statue monument thing that we're gonna have to push around with. And that will now go and open up with the door that's going to be happening. And this time around we will have to go and use that monument thing again, the statue that's here. And we're gonna have to go and put both two of these different orbs together. And we'll just have to just go and just reset to where we need to go. So press on the little reset button there. And now all we have to go and do is just go and push this guy right into the middle here. And don't worry, you're not going to lose out on the monument or anything. It's just going to kind of just float in the air. And basically that's going to be our little our little stepping stone, I guess, to kind of reach off into the next other monument to go and push on into there and activate up on another certain way. So that's going to be a little bit tricky to go and do. I think you just need to go and try to tap on the X button or something. And that should at least get you to hop around on different things. So there we go. So now we got the eye actually now working. But yeah, you want to make sure that you at least cover up all of these different type of parts of this weird light up symbol that's around. And that's what we're going to have to go and do at this point here. So now what's going to happen here is that we're going to go and take all of these different spheres that we have, and the two that we have on the monument right now, we're going to have to put both of these on both of the different sides that are here. So we're going to place one on one end since these are all now powered up, and then we're going to have to go and power up on the other side. So we'll have to get the other wing all up into gear here. Now you can also go and take this sphere off because we don't really need the door any more than it is. So we can go and just put that sphere right on over directly into this way. And it doesn't matter what type of thing that you go and do, is basically all of these type of pieces that we're going to be lining up together will go and activate on what is going to happen for the next room that happens within this temple. So you can do it in multitude of other different ways, but the one thing that you mainly want to make sure to keep on task at the very beginning is just make sure that you set up with the two original orbs that were here in this area to begin with, and then have that monument get all up and charged for what the other sphere is going to be all about. But here we go. So now we got this interesting secret door that's here, and this will now go and take the destruction sphere. So there we go, and that's what we're going to be needing. And now we can go and move off into the next location just right around here. And now we have to go and push 5 different of these different monuments, and it doesn't matter which one that you go and do. There's not really like a selective puzzle that we have to go and worry about. It's not like Nino Kuni or something that type of way. But yeah, so just activate it and press it alongside within the monument here, and there's gonna be 5 of them. So now there is gonna be like 2 of them that are gonna be kind of like way far out in the back there, but you should be able to hopefully at least be able to press on the X button. And you should hopefully at least be able to have Titus go and push it there. So there's that one. That one's all taken care of now. And we just got just 1 more left. And now, with that being said in mind, this area should at least go and create out another one of those monuments to just go and get itself all opened up at this point. And now, since we do have this nice destruction sphere here, we just need to go and activate it over to where that monument is, and it will create a blue little hue, and that will destroy out on the wall that we do need. So let's go and try to activate around. Maybe we have to go into the front of this. Yep, I think is the better idea. So insert it here. Get that purple line right there, and there's the special hidden chest. And just like that, the sphere, the magic sphere is going to be for us now. So very nice there. So time to go to the sphere grid and meet up with Lulu. Now, if you guys recall, we are getting our way into almost into another ability sphere pretty soon to go do some stuff for right now. But we're going to move back. We're going to head on over here, and we're just going to have to use this magic sphere on that. So there we go. And also can't forget about to go and boost up with the mana sphere as well too. And that's all that we really do need. And we'll come back to Lulu's sphere grid a little bit later on, once we start building up a little bit more of our stats and everything. Alright, so now all we have to go and do is just have to go through a little bit of some extra little segments here and whatnot, and
you should try to settle down. Yuna will be blamed if anything
and
happens.
we'll just have to wait until Yuna comes back, and we'll be able to have that Aeon summon that is going to be around over here pretty soon. Yeah.
Well, you again.
So Yuna's already gone through it.
Still traveling with quite a crowd, I see.
Well, if it isn't Donna and Bartholo, I believe, right?
What is it, Bartello? You know this riffraff?
You are. Aren't, no?
Well, of course he is.
What of it?
Can I shake your hand?
Oh, I guess, I guess, like, he's an inspiration to him, I guess.
You're the reason I became a guardian.
Yep.
Thank you, sir. This means so much to me.
Calling the personal guardian the Lord Braska riffraff?
And you call yourself a summoner?
Yeesh.
Bartello, enough. Get back here.
Hang in there, buddy. Eh?
Alright, so now all that we have to go and do now is that, we just have to go and head out to the exit door that's here. But, yeah, at first I was a little bit lost because I didn't know exactly what was going to happen. But, yeah, it seems like you just have to head out to the exit door, and then that's where we get to go and see that Yuna's going to be coming back, and,
You owe much to your father. All these guardians. And Sir Orin, too? And I hear Maester Seymour's quite taken with you. The world must look different when you're the daughter of Lord Braska.
This has nothing to do with my father. I'm traveling on my own, as a full-fledged summoner.
Oh, is that so? Then try standing on your own 2 legs for once.
wow, she's pretty rude, man.
Your guardians won't be able to protect you when the time comes.
Alright, well anyways, I think that's about time where we're gonna have to go and end off with the episode for today, but there it is. There is the Aeon summon that we could go and do there. I'm not gonna really worry about nicknaming or anything, but see you guys then, and of course, peace.